over there. It's like, whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Sit back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Sit back, nobody knew. So I never get confused.
Let me make sure that
Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one.
Oh my gosh, can I find the game down there? Nice.
Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love me.
I need to find some people to play against.
Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age.
So I actually have people.
Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with
Finally,
the left,
someone with the mic.
touchdown. 8th floor, come down, hotel.
Hey.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. Elliott now to kick this one
above
away.
you, like all the way above. Canada's all the way above. Yeah.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard.
Right now, I'm just turning down the audio. It's freaking loud. I'm streaming right now, so.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
There we go. I like it better than 19. I can say that for sure. So honestly, dude, my defense sucks, but I think I'm better at offense. But maybe I'm. Actually.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
You're a Raiders fan?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
You guys versus the Broncos, correct?
Closed fast.
Yeah, then I did.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
Good question.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't.
I think that's a pretty easy game for you guys to win. No offense to Broncos, but they kind of
downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
To throw his car. Pressure comes.
Yeah, that's something that probably you guys are going to lose.
Sacked by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
You honestly think you're gonna beat Patrick Mahomes? The only thing you don't need to worry about is Tyreek. Well, that's good, but you have to get through. All right. Well, you don't have to worry about Tyreek. Tyreek's out.
On the return.
Tyreek is injured.
The Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground.
I'm just so happy. The only thing is right now is I'm so happy you guys don't have Antonio Brown anymore.
Play calling and usually between run and pass, but in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Yep.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Howard. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, no. Oh, no. They're... Probably.
And he will find his man on the outside. That catch good for 5.
What are you talking about?
Down.
Sorry.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right.
I forget. I go through what it's called. It's Daxtel, so that's who our provider is.
Turn it into much more.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Oh, wow. I usually don't hit field goals. Very even, too.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter
field goal,
but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out with that first drive.
Oh, he would have got away from that.
Running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Carr. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a
they'll
first
probably
and
just
10
update the roster
at the
whenever that happens.
45-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Tackle
And then
made
he goes to
that
the
time by
Patriots.
Brandon Graham.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because
Kind of funny. Their first week they play is actually against the Steelers. I thought it was kind of funny, but he wasn't eligible to play week 1, so.
Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, I was right there.
Completes it. And he's got this down to the 35. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
I think that's every single player that leaves that are high. Like, they're technically like a star player. I think that when they leave their team, they usually get just crazy burned. Nice. There goes Fletcher.
Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, that, wow, nice catch.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdown. And
nice, there you go.
Away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Now Carr.
Oh, let's go, Darby.
It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler
we
Murray
got another
first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys,
don't look where I am.
I agree with you, Brandon.
That
when you
might
talk
be.
about those 3 quarterbacks,
Thank goodness.
And you're right. The rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skilled players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray.
So in Canada, our main one is English, but the secondary is French. But that's usually, most people just speak French on the east side. I'm on the west side of Canada, so...
The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
I don't know what to do right here.
Wentz now on first down. Ertz over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Why am I stuck? I am just stuck in the choice of... I can't pick a play. That's dumb. I can't. Won't let me. That's all good. I don't care. It's just gonna be 2nd and 10 then. Well, if you accept it. I don't care if you do.
And that'll set him back 5.
It's all good. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, you're just picking your defense.
Here we go. 280! 55! Here we go. Slam! Hey, other side, solid. Listen!
Again, it's Wentz. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz.
Oh, no.
Into a double team, and it's
That don't work.
intercepted. Picked
Tackle
up
him?
by Gary
That's
and
pretty good.
and his guys have got
Oh,
it back
what?
at the
You have 1
closing
second.
stages of the
Damn it.
first half. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I'm not scared about that 1 second though.
The final shot here before half for Carr. He's going deep for Brown, and that is incomplete.
So that was
Took
caught.
a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So
Well, I get the ball anyways.
down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Say, who? Safeway? Yeah. Well, it's owned by Sobeys, but yes.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one
that
of
wasn't
my
a running
favorite
play.
subjects. Tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
That was a pass play and then turned into a running play.
They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Now Wentz on third down.
Worried about anything?
And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
I was trying to not be moving on that throw.
First down there, but it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles.
What the hell is happening?
Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert.
There's another penalty.
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field
I'm okay with winning this game 3-0.
You know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing, but there are plenty of other guys out there too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Free play is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for
an exciting
first
down.
Rookie,
thank you very much.
Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there.
You touched my leg.
And as long as he
I know
stays
that
healthy,
for sure.
He's going to pitch it around the park a bunch. Don't be
Can't
surprised
hit it
if he gets a little love too.
Which
so now a fresh
I don't understand why,
first
but
and 10 after roughing the passer.
What's
Shotgun now for Wentz.
What's the bad that's bad? Oh, nice. What's the worst that could happen? That break your leg? Okay.
Incomplete. It was Darryl Worley there to knock that one free. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd.
I broke my arm, but that I was
Pat
like
Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony
4,
Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny
Oh,
Robinson.
okay. Don't throw it at all.
They sack him back at the 42. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something?
Oh, that's intercepted. Definitely. Oh, no. Okay.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
Should be a pretty good punt. Oh, don't. Damn it. Frick.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you, totally.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
In the CFL, like the Canadian Football League, if you punt it into the end zone, you get a point.
Get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so two
So
remaining.
the Canadian Football League,
in this third quarter.
Probably never heard of it. But anyways, if you punt it, like you punt the ball into the end zone or out of the end zone, you get a point. Okay, please don't catch it.
Throwing over the middle, And it's incomplete.
Kind of dumb, but it's kind of cool at the same time.
And it'll bring up third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Oh, nope, nope. Okay.
Got it in the air, and now it's intercepted.
That was, well, a first.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Usually, I think it's usually X.
And you've got a few different ways
when
to
that
play
stuff happens.
But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
No! Why? Every single time. It won't let me choose a damn play. It's probably because I'm streaming. I'm okay with that. It doesn't usually happen all the time, but I've never had this problem. At least, like, my game isn't lagging. That's the good thing. Well,
now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
That ain't mean nothing. It's just more of a challenge for me. I feel like this third quarter's lasted like forever.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They go counter with Howard.
Oh,
a good comeback.
I almost had that. I think maybe not.
It's 2nd and 6.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you
what?
get the feeling that he might be on the verge.
Now I'm back to the 10.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but
wait, I'm switching controllers. Okay, okay. It's not the controller's fault. Good to know. So it is definitely a connection thing, probably. No, I was testing if I switch a controller. I'm just gonna get another flag because it won't let me choose a play, but...
And now again, the play clock's gonna run out on him. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Here we go. 120.
Wins to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Waiting. Jump.
On 2nd down.
Oh, come on.
Looking for a seam,
damn it.
finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And the kick by Elliott is good.
Right?
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain.
Who's the Raiders backup quarterback?
They can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
Who's the Raiders backup quarterback? Oh.
Carl trying again on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here comes Fletcher.
Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Wait, he dropped it?
Down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, damn.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him. Find him.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Andrew Sendejo. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
What do you expect? 3 guys against 1.
At the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now listen, it's a team game. We know that. But where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again. But on offense, they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Yep. I didn't know what to do.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst in there to drop him for a loss on the play. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride.
Oh, that's intercepted.
Look at this. They
tackle him, please.
They needed. It's intercepted.
Thank you, Sproles.
By Gary and Conley. And a terrific
that's what you needed.
As he brings this one all the way back to the
you at least
30.
have a field goal right here.
Critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
This is probably the most lowest scoring game I've ever played.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively.
I beat that one guy.
On the draw,
1-2-0. It was kind of funny.
Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, because I got a safety.
To start the drive, they'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
He had a great defense, and also was playing great defense.
Throw, Carr.
Oh.
This throw caught.
Whatever. Damn it. Good job, dude.
Raiders. From 19 yards away.
Missed his field goal.
They are now just an extra point away from taking the lead here
Or
in
no
the
field
final
goal.
2 minutes.
Either of the two.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Okay, good.
And that is going to
We're okay with this.
by one, and it sets us
I'm okay with this.
for quite a finish here.
Just wait. I have a plan.
Set now to kick this one away.
I always have a plan.
Off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
He's spinning the other way. He's spinning the other way, dude. Not that way.
Cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I gotta watch that clock.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Wentz now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
Almost had that.
Down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball. There. They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Okay, let's get serious.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Wentz to throw for that 4th.
Holy
and he
crap.
Connects with Ertz. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
That's a big pickup right there. That play might have saved them. Now they got to get up to the line of scrimmage quick. They've got to spike it.
Oh, that would be funny.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it's a 2nd down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
You ain't doing nothing. I'm winning this game.
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. This from 51 yards for the
You ready?
win.
I don't miss. Let's go.
It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Oh, dude, that was such a good game.
So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they
1 second.
Got this one.
Oh, we don't even have timeouts. Okay, never mind. It's gonna do the time. It wouldn't let me pick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on him, it'd be up in the 300s right now.
Okay. That would have been funny. Oh, that'd be funny.
After the field goal, here's
I'll give you a little shot.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Full. Good game, dude. That was such a good game, dude.
Well, this one
Have fun.
Was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that score.
That's a pretty good game, guys. I only wanted to play one game, so that's the video for today. Thanks for watching. Hope it was enjoyable.